Hey, this is Jeff Nelson. I am a realtor with IXL Real Estate and in Daphne and Fairhope and Spanish Fort, all of Baldwin County. And been out the last couple of days doing some filming, highlighting one of the most popular and most well-known neighborhoods on the Eastern Shore, and that's Timbercreek. Timbercreek is a very large neighborhood. There's about 700 homes in here, and I'm going to talk in a lot of detail about that in a minute. But because of where the neighborhood is situated, part of the neighborhood is in Spanish Fort and part of the neighborhood is in Daphne. So, but Timbercreek is actually located. There's two entrances, but the main entrance is off of 181 and it's real close to Interstate 10. Also, across the street from that area, across the street from the neighborhood near that intersection is the Eastern Shore Center, which has, if you are not familiar with it, if you're from out of town, Eastern Shore Center has dozens and dozens and dozens of stores, a lot of anchor stores, a lot of specialty shops, and a ton of restaurants. So there's a lot to do around this neighborhood, okay? But Timbercreek, let's talk about that. As you pull in, Timbercreek is very nice. It's well known because of a couple of factors. One is it's a very pretty neighborhood. A lot of elevation changes. Heavily wooded. The entire neighborhood is heavily wooded. There's about 700 homes in Timbercreek, and I'm going to go into detail on the homes themselves here shortly. But I really want to get into the amenities. One of the best aspects of Timbercreek is the amount of amenities and the level of lifestyle that you can have while living in Timbercreek. One, for instance, is one of the most well-known golf courses in our area is the Timbercreek Golf Course. 27 holes, premier course. The greens are nice, the fairways are nice. It's very challenging. It's got a clubhouse and restaurant. If you don't want to go out to the main highway, you can go out to dinner right there. It's got a driving range with a covered driving area. So you're covered in the summer and the winter. In the winter they have heaters out there even. So very nice course. But the amenities, the HOA fees are $1,000 a year, but you get a lot with that. There are two swimming pools. One pool is kind of at the other entrance to the neighborhood, and that's a very large pool. And that pool is near the lighted tennis courts, a basketball court, fitness room, rec center. There's a baseball diamond out there, a big field, and pickleball, I believe. Then in the very back of the neighborhood, there's a community center, and that has another swimming pool that's very nice. And by that pool, you also, if you need it, you can utilize. They actually have their own storage, fenced-in storage facility if you have an RV or trailer or boat that you want to store. So, and that's very nice. But driving through the neighborhood, you're going to see homes that are landscapes that are very well manicured. You're going to see a lot of brick. These are not tract homes. Okay, all of these are custom built homes, all 700 of them. You're going to see a lot of brick. You're going to see contemporary styles, traditional styles, craftsman, even French country. You're going to see single family homes. You're going to see multi-story homes. The first house that was built in Timbercreek was 1993, and I'm not sure that there's any lots left. There might be one or two left. But the last home that was built in there was 2022, last year. So right now we're in February of 2023. As a matter of fact, you can see it's a little chilly outside, so I dressed for the occasion because I'm a little cold. But so homes were built from 1993. That's the oldest house you're going to find in there is 1993. But you're going to find the bulk of them were probably, you know, from 2000 to 2020. Homes range in size. There's all kinds of different styles, like I mentioned, the traditional French country, but you also got many different size homes in there. I did some research and I found that the smallest home was 1,444 square feet, and the largest home in there was 8,785 square feet. So all over the place in there. So you can find homes that are, you know, 300,000 or 400,000. You can find homes in there that are close to $1 million, but they all look great. All have lots of trees. It's just a pretty neighborhood. To give you an idea, here it is, February of 2023. Right now, there's only 5 homes for sale in there, and they range from $384,900 to $925,000. The house, the smaller of the two, is 1,927 square feet, and the largest, the one that's 925, is 5,300 square feet. So that's an average of $202 a foot, with the average sales price at $613,000. Now, also, just to give you an idea, I also did some research on the homes, the last homes that were sold for the last 6 months. There were 22 homes that sold in the last 6 months in Timbercreek. The average square foot was $2,912. The average sales price was $530,556, and the average price per foot was $182 per foot. Now, I also looked at the listing to sales price ratio, and it was 99%. So that means on average, buyers were able to get 1% off the list price. So I would strongly suggest you check out Timbercreek. It's a beautiful neighborhood. I really believe that you would enjoy calling it home. It's just pretty, and the footprint is so large that you don't feel like there's 700 homes in there. So, folks, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. There's a ton to see. I am putting out a lot of videos, so please subscribe if you want to get more information about the about neighborhoods in Baldwin County, about condo communities, or even about restaurants or parks or things to do. So please hit subscribe, and if you're buying or selling in Baldwin County, give me a ring, and I will talk to you next time.